I did a lot of like discounted rates, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
But then I also found that you're gonna get the same client over and over again that's waiting for the sale. And I was like, it's not
Yeah.
really a sustainable business practice to
Yeah.
be running at costs rather. So,
Mm.
but then the thing I found the most effective was actually showing up and creating that trust funnel. So
Mm.
showing up on Instagram, showing up in my emailing list, and showing them the real me. So rather than trying to be, the cosmetic industry is full of beautiful, stunning women that are flawless, and I'm not. I am
I beg to differ, but anyway.
I've got tattoos and I've got pigtails instead of perfect ringlets and I don't have perfect flawless skin, but I found that people that's what people liked. I was
Yeah.
just normal and they felt more comfortable coming to someone who wasn't perfect. And so I found that was a really good way of getting people in, was just showing up as me and showing them that my life is not perfect. And that really built that trust, because it is a big thing too, getting a tattoo on your face.
Yeah, that's
People really,
huge.
yeah. But as for the other side of things, I think showing people a very unfiltered showcase of what I do as well. So rather than heavily filtering photos, just kind of being like, this is your before and after. I'm not going to airbrush you. I'm not going to do all those things, because
Yeah.
otherwise you're kind of walking into a false setup. It's like that false advertising of, oh, you
Mm.
come out and there's no swelling, there's no redness, and they're like, why am I swollen? Why am I red? And you're like, oh, actually that happens to everyone, but a lot of online shows the heavily
The
edited version.
perfect, yeah, or the month
Exactly.
later, or
Yeah,
the
that's
yeah.
it. Exactly. Yeah. So I kind of went down the other route of going, no, I'm just going to show you exactly how it is. And that really worked. So yeah.
I love that. I mean, it's so interesting, isn't it? I think we kind of went through a time where Instagram especially was very filtered,
Yes.
curated, picture
Mm-hmm.
perfect. The grid has to be perfect. And
Yes.
now I
Yes.
think you're totally right. Like people just want to see someone they relate to.
Yeah. Yeah. They want to see that real, raw person.
Yeah, and I think it's,
Yeah.
we especially now, right? Like we get to the end of the year and we're so tired. And it's not that we don't love our businesses, but we need a little bit of a break. And
Yeah,
sometimes when
definitely.
you see other people showing up with that, I'm still making $1 billion every second, and I
Yeah.
look like
I
this,
know.
and the kids are
Mhm.
perfect, and you're
Yeah.
kind of like, what's wrong with me?
I know. What am I doing wrong? Yes. No, definitely. Exactly. Yeah. I think that's also showing the reality that you're not going to be booked out every single week. And that's
Yeah.
that's the reality of starting a small business as well, that there are going to be hard weeks. So, and not blaming your clients for that, but just being like, well, what can I do? So there's definitely been weeks where I'd be like, oh my goodness, are we going to make it through? But
Yes.
for the most part we do.